You get the idea. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Time for part 3, the final part of playing through good old Halo Combat Evolved, the original version, before this new version comes out, and I'm sure will blow us away. Have you guys heard the rumor? The rumor is that, there is nothing else currently, like, in active development, essentially, for the Halo series. The rumor is that, there were 2 other projects that were meant to be happening that have just sort of not gone anywhere. And so, it'll just be the remake, and then nothing for a while, presumably, which is just so funny. Oh yeah, Halo Studios, man, yeah, Unreal Engine, that's gonna fix all of our problems. And not that it even matters to me, really, like, if that's not true, the alternative is, no, there's tons of 343 Industries Halo stuff coming out. That's not a particularly exciting prospect either. Very funny though, regardless to me, especially, you know, because it's like, oh yeah, we're Halo Studios, A New Dawn, Unreal Engine, yeah, with that, when we're not having to build our, and you know, yeah, building an engine is so hard, that's why nobody else does it. Another Halo drought just like after Infinite, and just like before Infinite, bear in mind. I mean, you know, it's a 6-year gap between Infinite and Halo 5. I mean, there's... It's just a little incompetent, isn't it? Oh. Isn't House of the Dragon in and out? We are not doing it this week, so we'll be doing 2 episodes next week. So, hey, it gives me an opportunity to finish Halo. Which I suppose we might as well get going, but as per usual, thank you for keeping me company. I'll get to any messages that come through as we progress here. We got 3 levels left. We gotta get ourselves a Banshee. Oh, I love snow levels. I really do. I really, really love snow levels. I'm sure we talked about it. Man, I feel like it must have come up even last stream. I wonder if the reason why I like snow levels so much is because snow is such an uncommon sight in, you know, in Australia. Oh, nice. Nice. Easy. Why aren't you sprinting? Hey, hey, look, alright, we gotta wait until, till later this week before we'll finally be able to sprint. The one thing that I always felt was missing from Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST was sprinting, man. Yeah, if only I could run. When the Magnum was OP. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just when it was the go-to weapon. There's usually one in every game. Yeah, we'll take a rocket launcher. No, I know, Cortana. I know. Don't worry. I'll get there eventually. Happy Spain victory. Oh, what, for the World Cup? Yeah, I mean, I guess if, you know, you're into the World Cup, I guess, and you wanted Spain to win or something, that's... Man, lost all that health. You distracted me by making me talk about football. Was that unexpected? Is the people happy with that? I guess, you know, hey, look, alright, for those of you who like the football, I don't know why, but now, particularly now, I think of the Mitchell and Webb, you know, football sketch. So that's the football! Coming up! Watch it! Watch the football! Watch it! It's gonna move! Watch the football! It's football! Oh, can you fire faster? Oh, it'd be so mean if I were to die right here. Oh, and I think I might. In fact, maybe I do, because I lost a lot of health there. Yeah, I lost a lot of health. Let's, World Cup ended. Anyway, hey, look, alright, it's worth remembering. Isn't, like, the World Cup the, like, #1 most watched sporting, like, event in the world? Like, categorically, bar none. Lots of people, they like that. They like that football. I might save that health. We got a decent amount of health right now. That was probably unnecessary, but hey. Is this Chief's Odyssey? Oh, yeah. Dude, I really like... Oh, God. Oh, God. It was like 4 elites there. Yeah, let's slow down. I don't know. Is Chief is learning they violated the Forerunners law or something? That, and it's had a pretty big opening weekend, right? Isn't it? It is Nolan's biggest opening weekend ever, which was not expected, right?
One of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
I think I made like $250 million worldwide, which, you know, hey, I mean, I don't like that movie. Well, no, I don't. Not after that conversation, I don't. Aha! Oh, how embarrassing. What if Odyssey makes $1 billion? I mean, if it makes $1 billion, it'll have been a pretty successful movie, I guess. Like, to me, it's just not... I wouldn't be surprised at all if it made, you know, $1 billion. I guess I wouldn't be surprised whatever it makes, you know, if that makes sense. Whether or not it makes, you know, $1 billion or it makes, like, $800 million, I don't, you know. Like, to me, the idea that it was gonna fail, like, very plainly and, you know, undeniably fail was, an unlikely prospect as far as I was concerned. You know, like, Nolan is something of a box office draw. Unlike most filmmakers, honestly. Like, even to the point that I'd say he's more of a box office draw at this point than, like, Spielberg is. I'd say it's probably undeniable, right? That he is more of a, like, more people are interested. Like, oh, well, if it's a Nolan movie, I want to watch that compared to even Spielberg nowadays. Even though, again, you know, as was talked about a fair bit with that movie, I have a weird sort of opinion at this point on essentially, like, Nolan as a filmmaker. I think he is, did we get him? Did we get the gold elite there? The Zealot? I think he's pretty unreliable at this point. Oh. Oh, no! Oh! Stop shooting! Ah, man, he knew that he'd been stuck and he wanted to get me. He did not want to... Odyssey ain't bad since there are too many good things in it. I disagree at this point after the conversation that we had yesterday. Prime Spielberg wipes the floor with him. I think so. I mean, I think it's whoops. Like, Nolan is an overrated filmmaker. I feel like that is undeniable. He's made, like, bad movies, and the conversation around him as a filmmaker, like, doesn't tend to acknowledge that as a reality. You know, of course, Spielberg's made bad films, but, like, Spielberg's made, like, 5 masterpieces. At least. At least 5 masterpieces. Which is a remarkable accomplishment. Oh, I see. That's the problem, is the elites just keep coming. They keep coming from elsewhere. We're not doing well right now. We gotta regroup a little bit here, I think. And I've lost so much health that even if we win, I'm gonna be frustrated, I think, no matter what. Alright, we still got 2 rockets. Oh! Oh, did we get them all? Oh, good job. Me? Alright, let's find the Banshee. He's better than most Marvel and DC directors. Yeah. Sure. I suppose I agree with that. Oh, fool. The Odyssey is better than Spielberg's new movie? Yeah, maybe. That wouldn't surprise me, I guess. See, I've drawn the attention of the Wraith. That was silly. Ah!
Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
Alright, up we go. Come on, give me my... Oh, that... Oh, I think that Wraith nearly got me there. Now, I recall it's the second one, the second, shield generator that's pretty, kind of brutal. Where, like, once you take it out, there's like a billion flood that swarm in and get you. This first one should not be too hard, I think.
That's the pulse generator.
Yep, I know Cortana. I know the deal.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Oh, we got through. Oh, yeah, super easy. House of the Dragon is in 53 minutes. I know that. We're not doing the episode this week.
It's located in the adjacent canyon. Move out, and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
And I mean, as for whether or not I'd be watching it anyway, I have talked about it. I am not pleased with the quality of. Oh, that was silly. What did you think of Dunkirk? Sorry, I got distracted. I wasn't sure if it gave me the checkpoint for before or after, but we're all good. It is interesting to think, by the way, with, the fact that the grunts here have the fuel rod cannon, but it's not a weapon that, is in the game. It is, oh. See you, buddy. Thanks for doing that for me. I appreciate it. The fuel rod cannon, I can only assume it's because they wanted it to be a weapon in this game, but they just didn't get the time. Many such cases. What do I think of Dunkirk? I mean, I don't know. There are aspects of it that are very impressive, for sure. No doubt about that. Technically very impressive, but, yeah, I think that structure very much gets in the way of that movie. I think the structure only hurts the movie. It doesn't help it. It's not as interesting as I think Nolan thought it was, and I don't know. I think it was, yeah, detrimental to that film. Oh, was it in the multiplayer? That's what I mean. It feels like one of those memories of, like, that was in the game, right? Surely? It's like, oh, yeah, no, I guess it was in that capacity. I can see that they've definitely added it in for the remake, which, I think I have mixed feelings about whether or not, guns from other games should be, like, added in, if that makes any sense. I think it'll be a conversation that certainly comes up when we're actually playing the remake of, like, yeah, sure, it was meant, maybe some of these weapons were meant to be in the game, and maybe they would have even wanted to, add them in, but the game ultimately has the weapons that it had, and I wonder, how much that should be, essentially sort of respected, I don't know. It's complicated. Ah! Oh, I didn't get him. There we go. Gotcha! It'll be weird to see the Spartan laser and see. Are they adding the Spartan laser as what? I don't know, man. I'm just not sure. I don't think I like that, but I know why they did it, because it's like, it's all to kind of justify, like, why the game even exists in the first place with stuff like that. Yeah, see, it is worth it. It is necessary, because we're adding in these weapons from the other games. Like, no, I didn't believe that Combat Evolved was any less worth playing because of the fact that it didn't have these weapons. It has the weapons that it has. It was built around those weapons. If you add in new weapons, it's not necessarily that it will break the game or... We're off to a great start today, aren't we? Damn it. Thoughts on Spec Ops: The Line? I think that game is super cool and interesting. I like when games like that exist. I wish there were more games like it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's super cool. Oh, I think we got him. What do you think of Cortana turning evil? Would you be surprised if I said I really, 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 really hate that choice? I loathe it even. You know, I've mentioned it before. Halo 5 is very similar to a lot of other stuff that came out in 2015 in terms of the ruination of long-running franchises. Very much in keeping with, I mean, I'd say probably more so in keeping with, like, Terminator Genesis than, maybe, you know, something like, TFA. That's kind of almost like a different trend, but, you know, very much you're a relic from a deleted timeline, so it feels like it's got an adjacent sort of energy to that, if that makes sense. So, yeah, pretty painful. But, I mean, that was all part of their weird plot that they gave up on, because, of course, they gave up on it. It was a horrible idea. Like, what was it? Because they had a new term. It's like, yes, the Created. That's, like, the new enemy. These horrible names. You know, Forerunner is not necessarily the most creative name ever, but, I mean, I think Forerunner is them Prometheans and Created. It's like, dude. And they were so proud of themselves. They thought they were so great, man. They thought they were the best with all of these horrible ideas that they had. Oh, did I get that elite back then? Nice. I wasn't even really going for him. I need some grenades, though. Age of Ultron came out in 2015. Yeah, but Age of Ultron is kind of like a more normal bad, in my view. That's like a normal bad that was the result of essentially just, you know, that movie was not the movie that, was meant to be made or intended to be made. Whereas, like, Halo 5, I mean, that's what they wanted to do. Like, that was their idea, essentially, for the story. Because what was to be concluded from that was that the marketing kind of just went and did something more interesting than was actually in the game. Like, the story as it was in Halo 5 was kind of always what they had intended. Alright, let's grab the assault rifle here. There was, oh, and yes, Jurassic World, yes, that's true, Jurassic World as well. It was really just a great time, wasn't it? A great time for stories. Hey, none of that. Oh, shit. Oh, and I just got my health too. Damn it. Oh. Let's try again, huh? I definitely want that grenade. I definitely want that. Ah, shit. Oh. Not going well, lads. It's not going well. Shotgun and Legendary is a risky gamble. It is, but like once the floods start showing up more often, I tend to prefer having it. But then again, there's not actually that much flood to be dealing with, like, right at the beginning of this section, so maybe it would be a better idea to, stick with the plasma pistol, take out a few of these lads, and then come back later. I need some of these grenades, that's for sure. Okay, oh, no, we don't have actually that much, we don't have that much flood. Then again, I'm running out of, oh, wait, but, what do I want to do, actually? Ah, would have been nice if I got him. Then again, we might be we can just get around him, can't we? We sure can. We sure can just get around him. Well. Alright, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. We did it. Yeah, that was a good idea. Again, we talked about it last time, but the sort of reusing of the yeah. Over the fucking door. Dude, that shit is like it's getting. Yeah, man, it's not a great choice probably against a whole bunch of these jackals here. Halo 5 is a TLJ because they tried to undo the decisions of the previous episode and tried to subvert the hero while also rug pulling the fans. Yeah, it's really apt. It's just like a really because all it describes it's a specific kind of ruination. That's really the, you know, that's what's more or less being described by, because there's different kinds, right? You know, the Force Awakens is member berries. That's what that is, member berries. But at the same time, it'll surprise you in terms of the nature of how it ruins things. In a way that like a lot of people might not even notice that that's actually happened. Ah, that was rude of him. Hopefully that guy's not going to shoot me. Oh, and out of battery as well. My favorite. Ah! Oh, oh, oh. What is this? Between a rock and a hard place? Alright, we got any ammo back here that I can use? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Do you think that Spec Ops: The Line ruined military shooter stories for you? No. The idea of, like... No, not really. I don't see that, like... I don't see that those kinds of, like, stories... Because there's plenty of examples of that, essentially, when it comes to movies as well, right? Where you've got... stories that are essentially more, I don't know, I guess you could say more critical and, deconstructing, but that doesn't get in the way of your more archetypal war stories. I kind of feel the same with Spec Ops: The Line. Spec Ops: The Line is really quite great at what it's trying to accomplish, but yeah, I don't see that it... Oh, this is, we got a whole bunch of flood in here, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, this is a tough one. I remember. Yeah, this is a tough one. It's a tough one. Oh. Unless we can get through it as quick as possible. Oh, nope, never mind. Give me my health. Oh. 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 The assault rifle flood hurt. I mean, not as much as the shotgun flood in Halo 2, I gotta say. But that, I mean, that's just Halo 2 kind of problems, isn't it, really? Ugh. I mean, it's more so the rocket launcher flood here on this level. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best way of essentially approaching this, yeah. Yeah, there he is. See, already took all my damn health. Yeah. Curious what Spartan Flood looks like. Pretty sure there have been permutations for that in, like, multiplayer modes or something. Yeah, look at all that health. Gone. Yeah. I have no frag grenades. Not sure how that happened. Well, in fact, no, I know exactly how that happened. Yeah, going up this way. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes with, like, these sections, it very much feels like you gotta, you know, just sort of brute force your way through it. And then watch out, because now there are going to be guys coming from behind. Yep, there they go. I mean, it's the grenades, really, right? Ah! Slow down? No. No, speed up, me. I guess I could try to funnel them through here. That might be an option. If they don't already kill me, like, right then and there. I guess the funny thing with the, because I see that you've expanded on that observation about the, you know, Halo 4 TFA kind of qualities, is that, you know, I mean, it's very similar as well in the sense that, you know, the reaction was like, oh no, what are you, Halo 4 is great. That was, you know, oh, Halo 4, that's a great game, man. In fact, I recall that there were reviews that were genuinely pondering whether it was the best Halo game ever made. Isn't that mad? Isn't that insane that that was the case? Oh, could Halo 4 be the best Halo game ever? No. Actually. I don't think so, honestly. Yeah, here they come. Yep, Ripperoonie. Oh, actually, never mind. Halo 4 is the best Halo game ever. What a silly thing to say, you know? The shilling was strong. It was just, I don't know. It's just that it was at a time when games journalists were particularly insecure about their profession, and any game that had big, lofty storytelling aspirations, particularly if they were the more sort of introspective kind, were just sort of perceived as being like excellent, almost by default. Damn it. Give me that. I'm not in a great position here, not gonna lie. But we'll just get past you guys. Every new thing is the best game ever started a long time ago. It did, but it was very specifically like it was the notion that, oh damn, maybe it was silly to ever like doubt that 343 could like make an amazing, you know, oh wow, how crazy is that? But maybe they actually did it. Wow, guys, it was sort of that kind of thing. And I think it was very much because it was like, yeah, we're doing a deconstruction of Master Chief. That was necessary. All the while ignoring the fact that, again, it's difficult to reconcile the canon. The rocket flood at the end of the corridor is so cruel. Yeah, but, you know, this game is very much willing to be cruel to you at times, you know? Ah! And that bastard! Ah! Ah, it's all gone so wrong. It's because of those. Those! Press X to kill me. Hey, look, you know. They were, Oh! I don't think I got a checkpoint either. Oh, wait, where is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think that's fair at all. I don't think that's very fair at all. I've been put so far back. So far back. Oh my god. so far back. How could they do that to me? So far. Oh, so far. I feel you could have put me on the bridge, okay? I feel like I know that I didn't kill them all. I know I didn't do that, and that was a little bit cheeky. I was being a bit of a cheeky chief. But, you know, yeah. Oh. That's okay. We're having fun. We are so back, so far back, yeah. Dude, it's just those shotguns, man. I gotta deal with all the little carrier forms would help, I guess. If I was actually, like, taking them out. Yeah, don't go getting up. Do I need more shotgun ammo? I sure do. There must be some out here, right? Yeah, there we go. Took out a whole bunch of these bad guys. More, thank you. Did I take them all out? I definitely didn't take them all out, did I? Yeah. Let's take them all out first. Okay, okay, come on, you give me a checkpoint after that, surely. Surely, surely when I come this way, you give me a checkpoint. Oh! 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 Oh my god. Oh! I saw him! I saw him! I knew he was coming! I knew it! I saw it! Oh! Nah, come on, come on, come on, let's just get it over with, let's restart. Remember when games were good? Oh yeah, it's nice. I mean, this is what, you know, even with these inconveniences at times, this is you know, I mean, it's nice when games have the aspiration of being games. Which, by the way, that would be another reason to point to of like, essentially the reason, you know, again, the early, like, 2010s, that was very much an era of games journalists being in a position where, like, the less that games were trying to be games, the more they were praised. They particularly loved that, you know, of games when they were trying to be movies. It's like, oh, they're finally maturing, you know, these games, they're finally getting mature. And it's like, what are they maturing in terms of their mechanics? No. They're maturing in terms of they have more cutscenes, which makes it a better game. Oh! That was my fault. Games are games and movies are movies. Yeah, and of course, you know, that there are you know, Halo is like cinematic. This game is pretty cinematic. You might not think of it in that way because of the fact that it's older, but I mean, this is a cinematic game. You got big sweeping shots, you know, of space and ships and everything, environments. But fundamentally, all of the important actions that you're taking in this game are things that you are doing. That your participation is what they're interested in. Feels almost silly to point that out, but like, there are a lot of games that aren't very interested in what you have to say. Or, you know, and when I say, I mean a certain kind of player expression. In this case, you know, a player expression that is, through mechanics. Rather than just sort of being there along for the ride while they tell you what you're supposed to think. It really is, like, an important... You know, there's a conversation to be had about that as a sort of important aspect of games. That, you know, the importance of player expression through mechanics. But yeah, we're not as interested in that anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, like the amount of damage that the shotgun... But at the same time, it's, you know, it's kind of a... The benefit, of course, is that you get to take advantage of that with your own weapons. Okay. I think Rocket Man helped us there a little bit. Okay. Yeah, alright, come on. There we go. Alright, I can breathe a little bit easier now. Also, I think a few of you sent through some messages. Let's get to a few of those. Oh, I've already answered on the, yeah, so a double, not so House of the Dragon, stream next Sunday, yes. And hey, it means I'm not even in a rush to see this episode, honestly, because I have lost a lot of investment in it. Let's go indeed, thank you very much. Nothing to do with anything. Did you try Penny's Big Breakaway, done by the Sonic Mania team? I've not even heard of it, actually. Is it like, but it's not a Sonic game by the sounds of it then. Halo Infinite did to Halo 5 what Halo 5 did to Spartan Ops. What, in terms of just... God, I forgot how far back I spawned. I actually forgot, like, how, I kind of forgot how, like, brutal that checkpoint was. I kind of want to hold on to the rocket launcher because it will make my life a lot easier if I can deal with those banshees. Will you be doing a replay of Legend of Zelda? I mean, if I was doing anything with Zelda, it would be a play. I've not played... I've only played like a couple of hours of Ocarina of Time. I am not familiar with that game at all. Bit of a almost polar opposite of the Halo situation in that sense. But I mean, you know, man. Man, give me my health. Alright, let's just get out of here. Hello? Open the door? Hello? Can we open the door, please? What? Excuse me? We got a bug or something? It's not gonna open the door for me? Because that would be very rude. Oh, that did it. Look, right, sometimes you need to throw a grenade at the door to make the door open. Yeah, and then see, yeah, now we got the checkpoint. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, now there are definitely meant to be, like, more rockets around here somewhere, aren't there? I wasn't crazy before I saw a bunch of rocket ammo around. I'll take the plasma grenades. I mean, I'll certainly take those. Yeah, hey, yeah, do you wanna deal with those guys back there as well as instead of just shooting me exclusively? Please and thank you. Oh no, he's decided he's gunning for me specifically. How rude. Alright, nice. That'll make life a little bit easier for me. Which studio do you think deserves to be taken behind the shed more, BioWare or 343? They both haven't made anything of value in a decade plus, while doing significant damage to their franchises. I suppose you've got two similar yet also different cases there. Because in one of them, you've got a company that essentially completely morphed into something unrecognizable and destroyed their own stuff. And in the case of 343, you have, of course. In the case of 343, you have guys that were just handed the keys to the franchise that they never created, and then they talked, like, immediately as if it was something they made, as if it belonged to them. I wasted a rocket there. Because that's something that's particularly annoying about the arrogance of 343, is that, like, right at the start, they're talking about Halo as if, like, they made it. Like, as if it was the thing that they created. We are the stewards of Halo. It's like, dude, you haven't even made your first game yet. And, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember from any of the behind the scenes at the time, like, the videos that they were making, they were so confident. They were so arrogant. We are, you know, they talked like, oh, we're going to be like the best game studio in the world. Like, that is our aspiration, is to be the very best in the world. Which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be the best in the world, but you should probably chill out on saying stuff like that until you've made one video game. They even acknowledge, like, oh yeah, this is a team that's just a whole bunch of people from different places, never made a video game before, we'll make it Halo. That's insane. Anyway, we're awesome. We make all of the correct decisions. No bad decisions here. You know, we've got the whole trilogy figured out already. Yeah, man. Oh, that was a little scary. That was a tad scary right there. But yeah, I mean, you know, there's no denying that BioWare has done immense damage to their own stuff. But again, at this point, BioWare isn't even like the same team, you know? It's not the same studio at this point. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Probably deal with those guys over there so that they don't keep chipping away at my health so rudely. Also deal with them a little bit from a distance. Yeah, stay exactly there. So yeah, honestly, kind of tough, really. It's a bit of a tough one to figure out exactly which studio I think has done more damage. I saw him. I saw him coming. I knew he was coming towards me. I knew. And yet, I allowed that to happen. Ah, wasted one. Nah, actually, no. I give up. Let's try again. That's just mean. Hey, look. It's the Halo Legendary experience, okay? It gets meaner than this. Oh, nice! That makes my life a lot easier. One of them is just dead for some reason there. Hey, you wanna... Come on. Come and attack me. Do it now. Do it! Yeah, okay. There we go. To follow up, Penny's Big Breakaway is a 3D platform with short, concise levels with incredibly satisfying momentum physics based around Penny's yo-yo. A lot of that didn't make much sense to me, but hey, I mean, you know, Sonic Mania was a really cool game. That was like the best Sonic game, like, in 20 years. That's not controversial, is it? Great soundtrack as well. You want to explode grenade? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I think they're both dead. So that's nice. Kind of a waste of a rocket launcher, but hey. Oh no, don't worry, I haven't missed any super chats. I just noticed that one because it was on something that had just come up recently-ish. Don't you worry. Once we get a little bit further, I'll pause again and get to a few more of them. All right. Nice. Give me the checkpoint. Give me the checkpoint. I've earned it. Yeah. I become a lot more unhinged about checkpoints in on Legendary, you know. More acutely aware of them. Alright, come on. Come on, guys. Ah, whoops. Oh, no ammo. Awesome. A few of those guys had shotguns, but I gotta get to them first. Alright, there we go. Alright. Reminds me of Jak 2 checkpoints. They were awful. I mean, those are notorious in Jak 2. I mean, in those ones, it's very much a case of like, oh, you like just completed the level? No, just shy of that. Anyway, back to the very beginning. Jak 2 is a great game, but the thing is that, like, bad checkpoints is really not a bad problem to have. If that's, like, one of the biggest problems with your game, you know that you made a great game. I'd kind of rather bad checkpoints than overly generous checkpoints. You know, I want to be challenged, and part of the challenge is getting through a whole area without getting killed. That is, you know, it's not unreasonable for a game to say, hey, I want to see that you can do that, alright? Oh, wrong way. Oh, I should probably be trying to grab some more weapons as well. Oh. What's up, Fringy? Any good shows on at the moment? I don't know. I mean, there probably are. Like, I probably need to, what's the deal with, like, Apple TV, right? They got a lot of shows that people say are good, even though it's one of the least subscribed to, the streaming platforms. I need to watch Silo. I've heard Silo's good, and I think the 3rd season has started.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
I also enjoy this, by the way, as like a sequence. This is fun to me. You gotta go through the whole level, work your way all the way back, and then... Wait, oh wait, no, hold on. No, I'm not mistaken, am I? I can't remember if there's a Banshee up this way. I should probably check that first. Probably worth double checking. Because I remember in this level, you gotta go like all the way... You gotta go like all the way through and then fly back. Oh, wait, no. I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. Man, Ghosts are such cool vehicles, aren't they? I love that the Covenant of Purple. That's so very fun to me. Just makes them more interesting. Oh, and you gotta watch out, though, because, yeah, you gotta watch out for those guys. If they throw any grenades at you, they can mess you up. Come on. Get up there. There you go. Oh, Oh. Too late, I saw it. The purple looks way too matte in the 343 games. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a nice, shiny, reflective quality to it in, Well, good job, me. Alright, back to the ghost then, I suppose. Only 2 rockets. I think I'll just go for the pistol, honestly. Alright, up and over we go. Don't go throwing any grenades at me now. I think we'll just bypass you, hunters. We don't need to be worrying about you right now. I mentioned it before, would have been last time when this level just started, but I mean, it is a cool aspect of, a cool aspect of this level is...
Wait, we haven't destroyed the pulse generator yet. Find a banshee and fly to the location.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, we got one more then. Where is the banshee? It's around here somewhere, isn't it? I think it's on this side. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. This is like the first level where it's the Covenant and the Flood together. You know, that's like the sort of... the fun of this particular level is it's the first time that you see those two enemy types clash with each other. And of course, the sandbox facilitates that. Oh, whoops. Yep. Alright, yeah. Yeah, there we go. How do you feel about Campaign Evolved? Well, I mean, you know, I don't know yet. I assume I'm not going to feel positively about it. That's my assumption, is I'm not going to have a positive opinion of it, but hey. Who knows, you know? Maybe that'll just be a... Maybe that'll prove to be very silly of me to have ever doubted 343 Industries. Sorry, Halo Studios. It's gonna have sprint. Oh, yeah, wow. Ooh, yeah, how exciting. What I always felt was necessary. Also, let me get to a few more of your messages here. You didn't deserve that, so here's $2. I assume you mean I didn't deserve the, getting blasted there with a rocket launcher before. Craziest thing about the rumor is that all 3 projects had nothing related to multiplayer. 343 has had way too many chances and needs to be gutted. Yeah, but the problem is, and it seems to be even reflected by the new leadership, is this belief that, like, Halo must endure. It must continue to exist. And I mean, at this point, like, you're fighting to preserve something that so many people have just moved on from at this point. Like, a lot of people just don't care anymore about Halo. Can you blame them? But I mean, it is ridiculous. Like, it is an absurd amount of chances that they've been given. It's so absurd. You did a Kingpin gobble a few weeks back for my mum who beat cancer. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I was very amused. Any chance you got another one in you? I can't, dude. I'm the Kingpin. Was it? Oh, right. That was a tough one, but I will try and do it again. I will try and do it again. Oh, wait. That was it, right? That was about it. There you go. You got 2. Anyway, that's great news, dude. Morning, Fring. You enjoy the big Les show? I've not heard of that. So I guess not. Well done. I'm glad you liked it. How does OG Halo CE compare to OG Metroid Prime? Which do you prefer and which do you think is better if you had to pick? I feel like I got asked this but last time, but it makes sense because it's an interesting sort of question. I think that they're both excelling at what they're trying to be. But what they're trying to be are they are two different things. I think, but it's like I said, I think they're both pretty much excelling as best as could be expected at their respective objectives. That's a tough one, honestly. Would it be a cop out to say that I like them both equally? How would you feel about that as an answer? I should probably deal with these guys before I take out that generator. Oh, that was scary. I guess, because the thing is that I think that they both look great. I think that they both look great and have aged incredibly well to this day. I think they both have phenomenal soundtracks. They both have excellent soundtracks, great atmosphere. Were essentially genre-defining, franchise-defining. And have never quite been. I guess the difference would be that I think that Metroid. You know, I've been saying a lot that, like, Halo, you can make the case that Halo Combat Evolved is the best campaign, but, and you can make the case that it's the best game, but obviously, you know, my actual personal favorite of the Halo games is Halo 3. I love Halo 3, in particular for its multiplayer, and because it is a really well-designed campaign, even for whatever criticisms one could have for the writing, which I think are fair. It's just, I love Halo 3. And so I guess in that sense, it's like, well, what does that say about the battle? It's like, oh, I'm not sure, because, you know, Metroid Prime is my favorite Metroid game. Though Super Metroid, you know, Super Metroid is, like, really, like, in contention, you know? I can't remember, is this the one where they all spill out? All the, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, this one is, yeah, there's a tough one. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Prime 2 is my all-time favorite. I understand why someone would say that Prime 2 is their favorite. I think that makes a lot of sense. Prime 2 is, like, super interesting and innovative. Do I want the rocket launcher? Yes, I do. But let's slow it down and go this way.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
I've got the pistol, which is probably not my best option right now. Yeah, see, this is just me being silly, isn't it, really? Oh, no, hey, look at that. Oh. But we do have to deal with these guys, because I got, like, no health on my Banshee. I'm pretty sure I did not get a checkpoint, by the way, for sure. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Ah, too good to be true. Too good to be true. Prime 2 has amazing atmosphere and the music is brilliant. It's, like, Prime, I respect the hell out of Prime 2. You know, it's just that, I suppose the reality is that, I guess it's just, I'd say that Prime 1 is, like, better executed, which I don't think anybody would necessarily argue with. But Prime 2 is like Prime 2 is like going out there and essentially taking some swings. Punished by your hubris? I don't know if I was punished by my hubris. I knew exactly what the problem was before me that I needed to solve. I knew exactly what it was that I needed to achieve. I just couldn't get it done. It's just because this particular encounter is tricky. It is. There's so much flood, and especially because you lose your shields as well.
One more to go.
Yeah. Prime 3 is underrated. Is everything Prime 4 wants it to be? What, in the sense that it's like a more structured and linear, like, Metroid Prime game? In that sense, yeah.
That did it.
I mean, it's a much better
Generator
game.
overloaded. One more to go.
Dude, now I'm almost like wondering how I did it last time. How did I do it? How did I do it? I'm almost confused as to how I found such success. I don't need the pistol either. I like it. There's shotgun ammo in there. Yeah, there is. The shotgun will, I think, serve me better now for this particular sequence. You're just gonna say we ball and you win. I don't know if that's gonna be good enough, but you know, maybe I do need to channel that. Ah, that was just stupid. I don't even know. I forgot I had the shotgun as well now.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
I'm wasting these grenades right here. Very inefficiently using my damn grenades. I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool. Yeah, of course. It's just, this is, yeah. What's annoying is I know that once we get past it, it'll be smoother sailing. Ah, come on.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Or I mean, I could always just be more patient here. And actually try to, like, do this level properly. But where's the fun in that, you know? Where's the fun in, like, actually doing it? Yeah. See, this is what happens. Imagine if CE had Halo 2 Legendary difficulty scaling. It'd be pretty frustrating. Like, Halo, you know, it's a funny meme, but, like, Halo 2 on Legendary can, in many places, just be, like, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, like, the first room in Gravemind is, like, a nightmare. Like, there's very specific strategies that need to be employed if you actually want to have, like, any success on that level. You get spawn, and, like, instantly you're in a position where you might just die to the brutes, like, on the other end of the room. It's not... Like, that's just bad, you know? That's just bad, like, in terms of design, I'd say. Almost, like, just categorically... Dude, I don't want to say we were right there, but we were, you know, we were there. We were close. Succeeding is kind of fun. I mean, yeah, sure. But while you're not, it can be a real nightmare. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what I mean. It feels like, in a certain sense, there's almost like a... It's better to, like, just sort of try and brute force my way through that door. I got less enemies to deal with if I can deal with them quicker.
One more to go.
Yeah, but then we got the rockets. That level with the brutes off the jump is brutal. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's, The problem is, when you're in a position like that, it's like, right, so I kind of do just need to wait, essentially, for the game to, like, do what it needs to do to give me, like, the chance to actually win here. In the sense that, like, you know, you can just... There'll just be so... I'm not mad, okay?
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Hmm. Oh my god. All right. Oh, checkpoint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Though I think honestly, yeah, it's probably better to actually just get like right over here. It'd be better to just get right over here. Bang. Instant death. Oh. Oh. Well, that is very helpful, I will say, game.
I located the pillar of Autumn. We put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to...
Because, yeah, this, like, next little section I tend to like in terms of essentially the you know, I guess, the... This could have all been avoided. It sure could have. We could have been out of here, like, 10 minutes sooner. Let's slow down and take out these fellas, actually. I see you're trying to do your evasive maneuvers, but you got no chance against me and my not-so-evasive pursuit. Yes, and Cortana's already telling us about mission number 9, keys. Alright, let's slow down a bit here, then. Oh, then again, I mean, I guess we could just let these guys fight each other. Yeah, no, fly right into him. Yeah, good idea. Oh, never mind. Which seasons of Family Guy did you like? You know, I said before, like, I watched Family Guy. I watched Family Guy past the point that it started to get, like, pretty bad, I'd say. Like, I was watching it probably until, like, season 13 or something ridiculous like that. I've watched a lot of Family Guy. A lot.
That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Gotcha. Yeah, flew right into that one. Was it after they released the Star Wars Family Guy spoofs? I mean, I watched all 3 of them, like, when they came out, so, I mean, where does that put you? I mean, isn't, like, season 13, we're talking, like, what, like 2013, 2014 at that point? Or something, maybe even later than that? Like I said, I watched it for a while. I can't pinpoint it exactly because I'm less interested in the conversation about, like, when Family Guy... Like, I'd say that you can really argue that Family Guy kind of, like, went wrong with season 4. Like, the season when they came back and got their... They got an Emmy nomination for, like, outstanding comedy. That is a category... Like, The Simpsons never even got nominated for that, for reference. The Simpsons never even got nominated for that. I think there's only 2 animated shows that have ever been nominated in the main outstanding comedy program. That would be the Flintstones and Family Guy season 4. And I kind of think that season ruined everything in a sense. I think that there's way more sort of integrity and heart in seasons 1 through 3 of Family Guy than there was, like, when they came back. And that's even admitting that, like, season 4 and 5 are, like, pretty funny. But, like, it's after that point that the show becomes the more cynical thing that it is. It's, like, after that point when all the characters become basically irredeemable. When Brian died, I'm pretty sure I stopped by then, so I guess that gives you a date for when I stopped caring about Family Guy. I was not watching the show at that point. And I recall, because that was at a time when, Brian actually had, like, a decent reputation as a character. I feel like the last time I played this level, I got through this area a lot quicker.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. We put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override.
You're flooping a bit there, buddy.
We'll need to find him before his neural implants start the fusion core detonation.
Wait, where's number 3? There you are.
Let's take care of the final pulse generator. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Should probably watch out, because there's like a wraith that way. I could let these guys fight each other, though. If they actually will. Or are they gonna get fixated on me? Oh, I got a lot of, ammo. Then again, I don't have the ammo that I want, I don't think, here. Because, yeah, you gotta squeeze through here. Yeah. Well, no, we could probably figure it out. Because, yeah, you gotta cross the bridge, and it's kind of tricky without, heroic or legendary. It's in the title, isn't it? It's legendary. I don't know if I'm playing Campaign Evolved on legendary, though. I mean, you know, especially if it's meant to be balanced for heroic, you know, that's like the general logic for the series. It'll probably be... I don't know. We'll see. I can't remember if that's actually all of them. Yeah, no, this is a good use of my ammo right here. Oh, yeah. Gotta get behind cover quick as well. Oh, and the rocket launcher guys too. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. I will take that, thank you. Alright, come this way, buddies. Well, you're not actually my friends. You're evil. Alright, we did it. That wasn't quite as, tough as I was expecting. Now, there's someone over here with rocket ammo, right? I thought there was one more, but maybe the rocket's gone elsewhere. That's okay. We can make it work. And you're supposed to be watching House of the Dragon. No, no House of the Dragon stream this week. But it'll be back next week. Hence why I'm playing Halo. And I ain't watching, I ain't in a rush, like, if we're not, you know, with seasons 1 and 2, I certainly would have been wanting to watch them straight away, but, yeah, I ain't in a rush at the moment to be watching House of the Dragon. You have to understand, my investment is, my investment is so, like, depleted in that show. It's so depleted. Is it on break? No, it's not on break, but we're not doing the episode today. Been waiting for this all week. Hey, well, hey, look, alright? We got some Halo to play as well. Like, I quite enjoy this as an area. This is like a cool sort of challenge, you know? You gotta, Oh, that was silly, actually. I should have used the rockets against the, you know, in the sense of, like, you gotta move through this big canyon, get the Banshee that's all the way sort of back there, and then come all the way back. Though it can be tricky, this area, as I'm sure we're about to see right now. Yeah, the fact that I've got no health already, not a great sign. Then again, I guess we could probably stand to just go around this way, see if we can get past them. Let them take each other out, you know? Let them take each other out, but it is a fun element. Aren't you excited for more Rhaenyra the Dumb, a Game of Thrones show? Would it be a surprise if I said I was not, if I was not? This level is kind of pretty. Dude, the whole game looks great, as far as I'm concerned. It's just a great looking game, period. Got more rocket launcher ammo, thank you. No fight like a Chad. Hey, look, right, we're on, oh, yeah, wrong way. We're on Legendary, okay? See, look, they've sorted the situation out for themselves. Made my life a lot easier, honestly. Except for that last guy. Got him. Nice. But I do enjoy this as a sequence, right? That's the objective, but you gotta go all the way through the canyon, get the Banshee, fly all the way back. It's fun. And again, I think that these are like the steps that were necessary to essentially, you know, kind of deal with the problem, right? Which is you are reusing levels. These are reused levels from earlier, but the context has changed dramatically. Now I need to get over there to get my sniper rifle. I really want my sniper here. And I'll take some health as well. And a whole bunch of rocket launcher ammo. Thank you. You missed my first super chat? No, hey, don't worry. I read some of them as they appear, and then others as later on. Don't you worry about it. I know which ones I've read. Don't you worry. Let's just beat the level first, and then we'll get to a few more of them. All your human allies are pretty much dead. Yeah, you're very much on your own. I noticed there was a comment on the last stream, actually, that pointed out something that was, you know, worth noting, which is the game makes the very deliberate choice to separate you from Cortana for the first flood level. So you are really and truly on your own for that sequence. It's certainly a good choice. But I do so very much enjoy this, like, as a, as a sort of a sequence. It's just everything is unraveling before you in a spectacular way, and it's all structured so well. You know, you've had your solo Covenant missions, your solo Flood missions, and now for the last third of the game, it's just chaos, absolute chaos. I think that guy had some rocket ammo, so it's probably worth getting that. And then we can... Hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier for us to deal with these wraiths. Oh! Oh! That hurts. That hurts! That hurts! My rocket hit the tree. Turns into a horror game. Yeah, it really is a very remarkable balancing act when it's all when you think about it. Especially with the fact that there is so much levity in the game. Like even with it being, you know, your sort of more straightforward like action game, like your big science fiction action adventure kind of story. The fact, you know, then you've just got lots of outright comedic bits to then transition into like horror is super cool. I would like that rocket. Oh, I missed. Favorite horror game? Soma. Damn. Oh, the tree. Everyone versus everyone while you just try to get through and complete your task. Yeah. It's good stuff, man. It's and it's all the stuff that helps keep it dynamic, especially with the fact that on levels 8, 9, and 10, you know, 8, 9, and 10 are all in some way remixes of they're all remixes of past levels, and that they all reuse environments, and yet it really doesn't feel that way. During this time, Foehammer is doing circles in the air or watching the chaos from a distance. Yeah, possibly. Alien Isolation is a bit scarier. Well, I haven't played Alien Isolation. I think I've played a little bit of it, but not a lot. So maybe they're scarier. People like that game. I've heard it's cool. And they're making a sequel, right? So, alright. All right. So we got to be careful with the tree. By the way, that's the Ah, damn it, that was, kind of messed my... Dude, they are brutal, these wraiths. And then I make the same mistake again. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, and I wish they didn't put me so far back. Like, I know obviously why they did it, and so that it gives me sort of a chance to regroup, but, like, trust me, man. I can walk all the way back here. Just let me spawn here. Right here. I'm fine with that. Also, maybe I should let these guys fight it out a bit more. Just try and avoid the rocket launcher here. As best I can. Or I guess let that happen. I say let them fight more and then immediately decide, like, nah, I'll, oh, there wasn't even anybody in that. How did I miss? That's okay. We'll get there. We'll sneak around this way. Hey, look, right, I don't make the same mistakes twice. How did I miss? Oh no, they both seen me. They've both seen me. They've all seen me. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. I saw that one coming. But I think we found a better strategy. We need to deal with the Wraiths. It's stupid not to deal with them. I got the rockets. I can deal with them. I just need to be a little bit more patient. Master Chief hasn't played Far Cry 3, hasn't met Voss yet. Yeah, he hasn't learned the definition of insanity. Doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. Thinking this time it's going to be different. No, 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 please. This time it's going to be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you're looking at me. Do you think I'm bullshitting you? Do you think I'm lying? Fuck you, okay? It's okay. You know, the thing is, I used to be able to do the whole thing. It's not, he is not in that game much at all, which again speaks to the quality of the performance and the writing. I'm pretty sure the actual big bad guy, I can't remember his name, was it Hoyt? I'm pretty sure he has a lot more screen time. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, because now they know where I'm at. Oh, and I'm out of ammo too. My favorite. Oh. Yeah, it is Hoyt. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Not that he was like terrible or anything, honestly. I mean, he was probably fine. It's just that, yeah, when you've got Voss that's so interesting, charismatic, and makes such a strong impression. Pretty much. Oh, man. You have to laugh, because if you don't laugh, you'd cry. That was rough. Oh, the elation of my success immediately destroyed there. Oh, I felt so confident there. I just done it. Did they all spawn around me, or, like, what happened there? I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, you know what? Like, that's bullshit. I don't want to be like that. But what happened there? It was like all of a sudden there was a billion enemies. Where was the hunter? I didn't see the hunter. Yeah, and he's seen me. And where is the invisible guy? Well, that felt like a weird victory, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it. I feel like I earned that one the least. Of all of the successes, that was like the least earned. But I'll take it. I'll take it. GG with a question mark? I think the question mark is apt. That feels weirdly not earned at all.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we did it! We win! Mission accomplished!
Ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout here. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
Off we go. Off we go to Truth and Reconciliation. Once more.
The Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the flood, but they were too late. The flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. The Covenant are terrified the flood will repair the ship and use it to escape from Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize the flood and repair the ship for immediate departure. I've got a good lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive, and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the cruiser's damaged reactor. I'll bring us in as close as I can.
Let's go! Ah, yes. We have fun.
Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be... Right. Sorry.
Alright, before we get going here, let me get to a few more of your messages. Oh, any good shows on at the moment? Yeah, no, I don't know. I need to find them. I was hoping to be House of the Dragon Season 3, but okay. You know, never mind. Never mind. Hey, maybe they'll recover it in these last 4 episodes. I sincerely doubt it. It really was, like, episode 1 was concerning, but episode 2, particularly the last half, it just completely collapsed, and it was clear to me at that point. I think same goes for Mauler. It was just like, yeah, ripperoonie. And the thing is, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with essentially people, like, looking at that and going, yeah, that wasn't great, but, like, you know, we'll see, right? Like, that makes sense. It wouldn't necessarily seem on its face at that point to be a time to totally write off the show. Unfortunately, the problem is it's just, I've played these games before, okay? When it just falls off crazy hard, like, usually it's over. Usually it's over. It's not going to get fixed. There's not something that'll come along that will recontextualize it later. There's not necessarily any reason to believe that the writing will sort of return to a normal baseline. It's usually... 9 times out of 10, it's just over. Andor was a rare exception, and, like, the first arc of Andor is not bad at all. And I was getting concerned with that. That's really concerned. But I think you can understand that. You'd mentioned before Bungie's favorite number being 7 to add to the exhibits. It's the grade mind speech pattern. He typically speaks in poetic phrase that has 14 syllables or 7 pairs in a line. It's super cool. I like the grade mind speaks with poetry. Makes it more interesting. You ever play Ghost of Yotei? No, I didn't. It just didn't appeal to me, really. I wasn't very interested. Which is kind of strange, because I did like Ghost of Tsushima a good amount, but yeah, didn't appeal to me. Didn't hear much about it after it came out, which feels like it kind of validates that disinterest, you know? Like, I feel like if it was really awesome, I would have heard a lot more about it. Why are we talking about Halo when Spider-Man's coming out? That's true, but Halo's coming out first. And there's always a good time, there's always good reason to talk about these Halo games. Halo 3 or ODST is the best all-around game with all of their content, even with story highs and lows in both. C is the most solid story, 2 is the best multiplayer maps. Yeah, that's the thing. They each have their strengths and weaknesses. Halo Combat Evolved is very well-rounded in its campaign. Its multiplayer is fun, but it's pretty basic. Halo 2's campaign is in some ways really impressive, particularly with its story, but in other ways is pretty painful at times. But it has a great multiplayer. 3 is, again, it goes back to being more of a well-rounded experience, and then Reach is another one where it's uneven, but still quality. And ODST is, like, super cool and refined for what it's trying to be, but it's pretty short. Literally, we were right there, man. We sure were. Pacific Rim and Real Steel are underrated movies with CGI that puts 90% of today's movies to shame. I'm not sure about Real Steel, but Pacific Rim was cool. But I mean, on the visual effects, sure, yeah. Oh, yes.
Captain?
He's...
I've lost him.
He's saying, leave me behind. Because what's happened to Keys is like a proto sort of grave mine, right? It's like if left for longer, Keys would have sort of gradually turned into a grave mine. Which, by the way, again, contributes to the horror because of, it's, to some extent almost, like, unclear immediately, like, whether or not, you know, anybody who's been infected by the flood, if they're still alive or not. But that it's sort of like, oh, no, they definitely might be. Not all of them. Heaps of the infected flood are dead. But, you know, there is a particularly horrible fate that can potentially await you if you're infected.
Analyzing damage.
Well, we gotta go down this way.
Some kind of explosive.
Unfortunately. But that's okay, because we got some good stuff here. Oh, the music, the tunes!
Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
Ah, damn it.
Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
Oh, come on, you bastard. Give me that ammo. Please and thank you. Oh, I thought there was a pistol there. Ah! Ah! Oh, that... I was about to say that was close, but oh well. You need your flashlight? I don't know. You don't need your flashlight here.
Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
Also, I'm playing with the OG Xbox controller. I mean, you know, there's a reason why they never really incorporated it as a feature ever again in any other Halo game, you know? The flash, it's like, yeah, you don't... But hey, I can appreciate it. It's like, look, it's next gen for 2001 anyway. You know? Let's show our crazy lighting and how cool it's gotten. Oh, yeah, he's still alive. Go on, buddy. Yeah, there you go. They will 100% butcher the ambient lighting in Campaign Evolved. Oh, of course they will. That is a totally reasonable expectation at this point, because so many games fail that. Dead Space Remake was truly remarkable in that it not only didn't do that, but the lighting is honestly better. That is, like, kind of insane that that happened. We should consider ourselves very lucky that we even got that. Oh, did we get them all? Nice. Well done, me. Oh shit. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Bad time to scratch my head. Bad time to scratch my head. No, we didn't need to get out of there. We had more enemies to deal with. Oh man. Oh man. Gotta be a bit more slow and steady here, I'd say. Don't get too ahead of ourselves. Oh, and a bit. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, I need that. I really do prefer having my shotgun. Ah, they just keep coming, don't they? And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming. I would like a checkpoint now, if you don't mind. Oh. Well, that was scary. Come on, give me a checkpoint. Because there are bad guys that are going to come from up this way. I know it. We all know it. Oh! 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 Oh, man. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. If I had thrown the grenade slightly better, I would have gotten them all. Ugh. Oh! So very mean of them, you know? What happened there? Why didn't my grenade go off? Oh, I need more grenades. I need more grenades. I definitely need more grenades. Let's slow down a little bit again. Oh, come on. I'm doing this to me. Alright, let's run away. Oh. Oh, bastard. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I don't even have it. Where's my grenade? That was stupid. We'll get there, don't you worry. We'll make it. I believe in myself. And that's all that matters. That's what many movies that come out recently have taught me. I'm awesome. I get there. I don't need to change or grow. That is unnecessary. If anything, it's detrimental to even be worried about the need to grow. That's what I learned. That's my motto. No growth necessary. No change required. I am perfect just the way I am. Yay me. Oh.
We should head this way, towards the ship's gravity lift.
Nope, I got nothing from that. Did I get him? No. I need more ammo. Alright, can I get through here? Yes, I can. Oh. Oh! I think that's all of them, right? Come on, give me the checkpoint. Oh, yeah, and then... yep. Oh! 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 That's what I was forgetting. It's like, oh yeah, then there's the bad guys that spawn up that way. Like, I know you guys are trying to win your little war, but hey, look, alright? I think you should be more considerate, and now, yeah, now I got these guys, and not even in a good position to deal with them. Ah. Only the strongest will survive. Well, yeah, what's that saying about me right now, huh? I'm only surviving because he keeps respawning. Alright, let's push forward, toss some grenades up this way. Oh my god, come on. Come on. Might be better to let him fight a bit. I'm letting him fight a bit. I am. At least I feel like I am. I just want to get rid of this guy before he, before he does that, see? I guess I could try and just sneak around them. I guess I could just try and sneak around them, to be fair, yeah. I guess that was always an option.
We should head this way, towards the ship's gravity well.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Wait, where are you? Where? Oh. Oh. Yep, let's do that again. That was like the best result we've had so far. Let's just try to sneak around him. Oh, I think, did they already drop down? Well, now I'm scared.
We should head this way, towards the ship's gravity.
Come on, recover that damn health. Oh, give me that.
The crash did more damage than I suspected.
Alright, come on. Did I get a checkpoint? I don't even know if I did.
Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactor should already have gone critical.
I don't even know if I did, honestly. Well, I guess we got no choice but to push forward regardless. Come on, turn around. Dude, there's so many of these guys. My god. Dare I say we can sneak around these fellas? No, it's, no, that was silly. That was silly. No, it wasn't. I'm a genius. That's right. No, I don't need you doing that. Look at that. How do you feel about the media illiteracy of calling quality good films slop? I mean, I don't know. Media literacy is like stupid as like even just a term at this point. I feel I've made that very clear at this point that it's just, I just find it a silly way to talk about I mean, the reality is a lot of the time media illiteracy, you just say that, it's like, it means I don't have to listen to you anymore. And of course, what's awkward is that there is something to be described with media literacy. I mean, an easy one is just, can you understand what they were trying to do? And obviously, I believe, you know, in this sort of case of me and EFAP, the answer is, I think we're really good at figuring out what a lot of movies are trying to do. It's just a lot of them are very bad at doing what they're trying to do. Pretty reliably. I felt like they were just continuing to respawn there. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the time people just use media illiterate to be like, I don't have to listen to you anymore. And a lot of the time they are essentially using inaccurate. It's like, you're media illiterate unless you essentially agree that whatever it was that they were trying to do, they like, the fact that they were trying to do it is essentially the equivalent of them actually achieving it. You know? Well, this was their goal. We can all see that that was their goal. And the fact that we can see that that was their goal is the end of the discussion. Never mind whether or not they were actually successful in achieving whatever their goal was. Because that doesn't matter. Whether or not they were actually able to do it. Which, of course, is pretty silly when it's kind of like the, you know, it's kind of, I don't know what happened there. Felt like there was an invisible wall or something. Oh, silly me. Silly me. Hey, Grunch, you want to fight these guys for me? Damn it. It would really be a benefit to me if these guys would, fight those guys over there. No, I don't need you running towards me, okay? That's fine. Nah. I don't pick up any grenades. I don't pick up any grenades. What's going on? Where are my grenades? Man, the problem is, like, I don't actually... I feel like I never really figure out, like, if these guys keep respawning, like, forever no matter what, or... Like, if I need to just push forward. Because sometimes that's just what you need to do. You just gotta push forward. But, like, I can't tell, like, here if that's actually what I need to... no, that's not what I needed. That's... No. No! Get out of there. Yeah, see? Because there they come. Oh my god. Come on, just give me a break here. Please. I think I died from full damage. Oh, was that not an... Oh. Was that not a headshot? Alright. Yep, there they come. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like they're spawning infinitely here, which, you know... I guess I need to push forward, but maybe the sniper rifle was, like, not even a good idea here. Because dealing with these, like, sniper rifle is not particularly effective. Oh, he had a shotgun and he dropped it in the water. He dropped it in the water. Oh, thank you. Thank you for dropping it in the water. Man, I saw... Oh, my God! Oh... Yeah, see, that time it registered. It's a problem right now. I actually can't tell if I'm going about this the totally wrong way. Or if I needed to round that corner there so that I could, like, trigger something that would now make it so that I can pass through. Well, I guess that's more promising. Yeah, okay, that's promising. No, get down. Get down. Oh, no ammo. Oh, and shotgun. Ooh, my favorite. Come on, give me the shotgun. And then if I can... nope. I got a checkpoint, though. So that's nice. We will wait on that health, by the way. No point in grabbing it now. I probably should wait for those guys to fight more, thin themselves out. Yeah, probably the way to go. Also, I shouldn't forget. Let me read a few more of your messages here. These days, Brian is insufferable. I do find it funny that Brian Griffin has been scripted for her son. Yeah. Isn't there like a clip where someone asks his son like what books he's read and like he can't name anything? Like, he can't name any political theory books he's actually read. And, you know, you might go, oh, well, you know, that happens, right? When someone's on the spot and then for some reason they can't answer the question. It's like, sure, but, like, I think the truth is he hasn't read anything. Not that you necessarily need to, but I guess if you're going to talk about politics professionally, it's probably worth reading a couple of books on politics. I think the last memorable episode was when Stewie and Brian were locked in a bank safe over the weekend. I think I stopped watching shortly after. Yeah, you could make the case, yeah, that is sort of the Homer's enemy of Family Guy, except not as good, even though I do like that episode. Do you think award ceremonies creating specific categories for animation has almost unintentionally allowed these programs to make animation be seen as a lesser format for storytelling? You could maybe say that, but I think the alternative is just that they would never get nominated ever. That might be the unfortunate reality, is that if it weren't for these categories, there would be no recognition ever for animation. I mean, you know, bear in mind, there wasn't really, except for like short film, because there was a short film category, but a lot of these, you know, for not Snow White, Beauty and the Beast was the first, it was the first animated film to get nominated for Best Picture, and that was in 1991. So, you know, prior to that point, nothing. I think the reality is it will never overcome the fact that in, like, the West, animation is seen as, like, exclusively for children, or it's Family Guy, right? That's, like, the two things that animation can predominantly be if it's made in the West. Yeah, anime's got its own criticisms that can be levied at it, but, like, at least it is, like, essentially seen as, you know, valid, in Japan. Like, it's a valid and even, like, sort of a predominant means of telling stories, you know, and then it's got the manga ecosystem as well that, like, feeds into it. Whereas, I mean, God, like, the West's appreciation for comic books is, like, you know... I didn't get a checkpoint, did I?
Our way back in.
But hey, we're about to get back on the Truth and Reconciliation, so that's, you know, which I find easier than this portion of the level. Did I get him? Oh, well, I got the overshield, which is even better. If I don't lose it to that grenade. think I got him. Nice. Well done, me. I'm the best around. No one can to do. You're the best around. If I don't get greedy and, yeah, sacrifice my overshield completely, which I did. We're learning something today about hubris. There we go. We did it. At least for this bit.
We should be able to get into the ship's control room from here.
I mean, it's cool, right, though? You come back here and you remember how the Covenant had complete control over their own ship, as you would expect, to where it's at now, where it's just completely destroyed. Such is the threat of the Flood. While not even diminishing that the Covenant is still very intimidating.
Can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here. Look, in the corners. The Flood are gathering bodies here.
Cortana's just giving you bits of info about what's happening, what the Flood's ultimate goal appears to be. They're building towards something. And of course, you wonder how much of it they had, like, figured out at this point. I would have to assume probably not that much, given kind of the nature of how many things in, you know, the Halo trilogy they were clearly figuring out as they went along, but nevertheless, it's still cool. One is left to infer a lot. Nothing to be done with those ghosts at the moment. You gotta watch out for them shotguns. Oh, and the music, it's so creepy as well. Because obviously, you know, my more favored music in the Halo games... Oh, I put myself in a bad spot here. Yeah, because they're coming from everywhere. Yeah. Right, I forget an overshield up here. Alright, did I miss it? Ah. Oh wait, it's in here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. I will gladly take that, thank you very much. As well as some health. You think the Necromorphs were inspired by the Flood? Oh, maybe, but I mean, you know, it's not, I mean, it's zombies, right? Like, there's a lot of inspirations, you know. There's a lot of places where these inspirations could have come from. But, you know, maybe. Oh, yeah, and there's the carrier forms down this way. Yeah, there they are. Oh! Oh! Do we get them all? Yes. Gotta watch out for them, though. They're sneaky. Like that. Yeah. It is still a coveted ship. Oh my god. How rude. Nah, it's okay. We win. Oh. 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 Flew too close to the sun. Oh, yeah, because then when you go down that way, it, like, sets off a whole bunch of things. Dude, you gotta be joking. Come on. All the way back here? Really? Yeah, just gotta keep going. Yeah, no, it's I recall that of like rounding that corner. It's just like, yeah, that's you don't want to go that way, because then it's just a whole bunch of bad guys. Just keep going. Well, that was a waste of an overshield. Or grenades, at least. I'll take those. Oh. Alright. Learn from the error of our ways there. Oh! Oh! Look, alright, there's chaos in Halo. It is a chaotic game. Offering a chaotic experience, okay? God damn it. God damn it. That was so mean. Alright, so that should be all the... Yeah, they're all dead. Oh, got him. I think I got him. I hear him. Yeah, I hear him doing a big scream. Oh, I think I got him. Alright. Okay. Now, we are going this way. We are not going that way. I feel I've already been vindicated on that choice because I got a checkpoint there.
Looks
There
like
we
another
go.
shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level. He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
Ah.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
It probably helps that we dealt with those guys, because yeah, again, they can be sneaky with where them where they sport in, you know. Yeah, like that, like that. That's what I mean. It is one of the. I do enjoy the truth and reconciliation levels. I do, but man, they can be real sneaky, you know. Oh, that was silly. I mean, you just gotta be careful with grenades in this level anyway, just because of how tight it is. Hey, now we're pushing forward. Thank you. Just gotta be aggressive, don't we? Like that. Wow, look at that.
Control room should be this way.
Ah. Well, that was incredibly close. Holy crap, that was close. The captain.
The captain! His vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry!
Take that help, thank you very much. The thing is, obviously, you probably, at this point, should have, it's like, yeah, I mean, it is unlikely that Keys would still be okay, especially with everything he's saying, but exactly what that means, I think there's enough of a mystery there, just because you don't exactly know, like, what... I mean, at this point, you don't know what the grave mind is, and you're not necessarily in a position where you can conclude that there is, like, some greater consciousness that governs the flood. You know, I don't know that it's that clear yet. I mean, obviously, you know, by the time that you get into Halo 2, right, it's pretty apparent. But by this point, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what is a grave mind exactly. I mean, maybe these are just zombies, but at the same time, the fact that they appear to be able to be using weapons, right, indicates, as well as what Cortana mentioned before, that, you know, they appear to be hatching some sort of plan to escape, which indicates that they are pretty clever. Here we go.
No human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code. We should go. We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Ah, yes, the Spec Ops guys here, yeah. But yeah, pretty tragic. I forgot about the Spec Ops guys. I quite like this little tune as well. You don't really hear this in any of the other Halo games. Man, they take so much damage. Well, yeah.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Oh. Probably should let them fight each other a little bit. Yeah, because I didn't take out the elites. Yeah. Man, they take so much damage. I don't even know if they're all dead. I think they might be. Yep. Oh my, you did not hit me, buddy. Oh!
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
No, don't attack me. You got guys over there you gotta be dealing with, alright? Oh! We did it. Look at that. Oh, no, got too ahead of myself there. Got too ahead of myself. I didn't get a checkpoint for sure. Oh, no, oh, hey, look, alright? Sometimes it pays to be optimistic or something, even though it doesn't really make much of a difference. Oh, did I manage? Oh, I got him. Nice. Okay, probably worth grabbing a, Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yes, you can drop down floor by floor. That's one way of doing it.
Escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Ah. Great cutscene here, by the way. Oh, let's sing. Oh, 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 I mean, it's very melancholy, isn't it? Back where we started, but under much, 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 much worse circumstances. Pretty much all alone. I mean, this is the, you know, the force that is on this planet. It's just a shell, you know? We'll never get this back. We sure won't. No, no need, Cortana. It's all good. Yeah, see? All good.
Purpose, didn't you?
We still have fun, though, you know? It's, man, it really is, like... And it's like an honest and earnest kind of fun, isn't it? Rather than the... It's not that lame self-aware fun. It's like, no, it's just fun. Read a few more of your super chats here before we progress with the final level, the more. I already addressed that one, I believe. Favorite Misfits, character power, and why? I mean, dude, that's going to escape me at the moment. I haven't watched that in a while. Would you co-op campaign with other EFAP hosts? I mean, you know, who knows? But I mean, at this point, it is, there's a lot going on, you know? It's a bit tough to be even squeezing in these streams. Lots going on at the moment. My favorite part of this game is when Master Chief tears 343 and says Combat Evolved. It's kind of funny that it even has the name Combat Evolved, because obviously at the time it's like a bit corny and lame, because that was not the name that they wanted, I'm pretty sure. They just want to call it Halo, because that's a nice, strong name, but it's like, no, Combat Evolved. Yeah, that's next gen. But it's kind of helpful in retrospect, because it makes it so easy to just refer to it as Halo CE, you know? Usually even referring to something as something 1 always feels a bit clunky, but it's like, yeah, Halo CE, you know, it helps. Though I guess it's going to be made more annoying now because there's Campaign Evolved, which has the same acronym. Have you accepted the Supper Cats yet? No, I mean, they're Super Chats, you know? That's what they are. No, House of the Dragon stream tonight, just finished the episode? No, not tonight. Hey, you back. Oh, that's a fun little bird I think you got there as an animation. Oh, well, no, it's a pear. That's still fun. It hadn't developed into what we would call the modern first-person shooter yet. It still has a lot of Doom-esque elements to it, especially towards the end. Yes, I would say that definitely is the case. You know, the longer that Halo goes on, the more you can see that transition into a much more modern first-person shooter, which, you know, it's for better or worse in certain ways. Like, especially with Reach, I think you can see that it's definitely moving in that direction. Whereas with this one, it very much is like, yep, you're kind of just dropped into a big level. There is sort of one general way to progress, but you dropped in the level, go explore it. By the way, this is...
From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
Yep, we got our mission. This is a cool one. Obviously, we are, like, repurposing it, but, a lot of it is very different. We see a lot of different areas of the ship, along with more familiar areas of the ship. Man. You know, a lot of different areas of the ship, and a lot of familiar areas on the ship.
From there, we can use the captain's neural implants.
I mean, you know, this is where we left, right? They're the escape pods.
The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
And of course, the Warthog run at the end as well is, like, super good in terms of essentially, helping give the ship such a sense of scale. We've already had it in many instances, but, like, driving around the ship, and then it's like, yeah, you know, you got 2 kilometers to get to the end of the ship, right? That certainly helps in that sense of, like, making the ship feel enormous. Also, the fact that we got the Sentinels here as well. It's a clash of everything. We're really throwing everything at you. And, you know, it's kind of a short level. You know, compared to, like, level 8, for instance, which is quite long. This one's pretty short, but, short and sweet. With a very fun and satisfying ending, for sure. And I guess what's interesting about it is that even though, you know, you're kind of on the back foot here, especially because there are no, like, power weapons that you use in the first level on the Pillar of Autumn, it means that, like, when you come back and you have access to all of these power weapons, it's kind of like, you feel weirdly empowered, particularly in this sequence here. It's like it's relatively easy to move through this area. Especially when, you know, the last time you were here it was basically pandemonium. Oh, wait, there's a pistol here somewhere, isn't there? Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, one of these guys must have a pistol, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got you. And number 2. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got Spec Ops guys here. Man, you're a great throw, and I just can't get you. I gotta deal with the grunts, I think. No. Kind of funny, the idea of Spec Ops grunts. You know, elites, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Which, by the way, it's all cool stuff for essentially making the Covenant feel, you know, so much bigger. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was a lot of damage right there. Man, I do like a lot of it's, I'm reminded when I play Halo 1 of these, like, ambient tracks that you kind of never hear again. This is, like, one of them. It's got an atmosphere that's super cool. I wonder... I wonder if the reason why is because it's so synthy. And the longer that the games go on, even though they use synths, there's less of them. Like, this is a synth... This is a synth, like, strings, I want to say, which is not, you know... It's got a unique vibe that can't, you know, necessarily... I like it, is what I'm saying. Did I not have more health? I thought there were 2 health packs here. Ah, yes. The soundtrack in this game is excellent. Subtlety is a lost art. Yeah, that's a good example. The longer that Halo games went on, the less subtle they got with the soundtracks, that's for sure. They got way less subtle with the soundtracks the longer they went on. Halo 5 is like the clearest example of it. Like, I kind of like that soundtrack in its own way, but goddamn is it loud. It's like, alright, you gotta calm down, you know? There's a grunt here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah. I don't want to be getting killed by a grunt, okay? Alright, off we go. I like the song 117 in Halo 4. Halo 4's got some nice tracks, it's just that it doesn't sound like Halo really at all. It just sounds totally different. But I would agree that it has some nice sounding tracks.
You made it. Let's get to work.
What, excuse me, what happened there? It's like he dodged out of the way of taking damage. Hardly seems fair. It's just, I'd say that, like, in a sense, you know, maybe this sounds a bit pretentious, but the old Halo tracks sort of gave you a lot of space to think about what they mean. They sort of leave you with a bit of room to sort of feel it out, whereas, the 343 ones are a lot more insistent. Alright, here we go. And then Guilty Spark messing with our plans.
I'll leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long.
Cortana's great,
That
man.
should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put
It's a really
some
great
distance between
foil to
ourselves
Chief.
and Halo before the detonation.
Or you could say the other way around, maybe.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured? Or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tap.
You can't imagine how exciting this is! To have a record of all of our lost time!
Our lost time.
Fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization! To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why?
Cheeky Chief.
Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels!
And in case that's too subtle for you, they basically spell it out for you at the end of Halo 3, and yet, it's insane.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. We should be able to get to the engine room through there.
Gotta go to the cryo chamber, you know? It's cool, because we got a balance of, like, how much new stuff we're gonna see, versus, like, essentially all of the, you know, hey, you remember all of this, and here you are, back in a totally different context. I mean, it helps it feel full circle. Ha 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 ha, full circle. Hee hee hee, tee hee. We have fun here. I saw people in chat sort of having a conversation about which soundtrack they think is the best, and, you know, it is a not an entirely, you know, clear-cut, it's not entirely clear-cut what the answer to that is. I do really like Halo 2's soundtrack. Oh, like, Halo 2 is another one of those. It's a bit of a daring one. Because obviously, I really do like 3 as sort of a one last hurrah kind of, like, you know, a lot of the sort of greatest hits. I do enjoy that, but, I mean, you know, that means that a lot of what is quality about that soundtrack originates from Halo 1 and 2. Like, Halo 2's is really cool. And, I think I agree. I like the licensed music. I think that they're sparing with it. And I think that was the right choice, but I do like it. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, 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 wow. Bam, 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 bam. That was silly. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. It's just madness, isn't it, really? I'll take that health. And of course, let's not forget to go to the armory. Let's not forget to go to the armory when we get there. That was probably unnecessary. They're aggressive in this little area, ain't they? Oh! Ooh. Oh! Really? I think that's very rude. That is a rude checkpoint. That is, really? All the way back here? I think it's annoying because that was like the last guy I needed to get. Well, that was very close. Oh, and then I got the checkpoint there. Wow, I think that was a really efficient grenade. I guess we're gonna find a more efficient grenade in a second without, like, you know, it only take one grenade or one rocket to basically destroy the ship, but that was pretty efficient, I'd say. Now it's giving me the checkpoints. Alright, well, I need some health anyway. Yeah, see? I don't know, that just feels mean. Feels very mean. But I will take that health. And a few of these grenades too. Dude, this game is so cool, man. I love it. This game is so awesome. This game is so great. Every time it's such a blast. Oh, there was health back there too, which is a shame. We got any more grenades? Yes, we do. Oh, wow, I'm like completely out of ammo here. How'd that happen? They keep coming, don't they? Yeah. Oh. Oh, I think I just gotta push forward there. Yeah, I think they just keep coming. Oh, that is a checkpoint that I honestly didn't need, game. I'll be honest with you. I did not need that checkpoint. I skipped the armory? No, I didn't, right? I'm not there yet. I didn't skip the armory, did I? I feel like... I didn't... I'm sure I didn't skip the armory yet. I thought it was, yeah, I thought it was like right in front of the reactor. Alright, let's just push forward here. Alright, yep. Yeah, that's two. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess it would have been nice if I got there sooner so that I didn't have all of this trouble here, but, like, that's okay. I'll figure it out. I almost wish I didn't get this checkpoint, to be honest. I feel like it's put me in a really bad spot. I guess as long as I get that shotgun, that'll make life a little bit easier for me. But, yeah, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, that was clutch. I'd say that was very clutch. Holy shit. Everything went flying so far away, dude. Now I gotta climb back up there and all the way back. You know, I mean, such is not only just the legendary experience, but just like, I mean, video games in general, right? Like, a lot of the time, it's on these difficulties that you start to figure out exactly how they work. And, you know, sometimes it's, unfortunate, I guess, what you sort of realize in a few ways. In that case, it just felt so mean, because, like, I'd already... that helps. At least I can regroup. Oh, would have been nice if I had a shotgun, huh? But we can loop around. Not a shotgun, a pistol, rather. Come on, give me the checkpoint. Blind fuse, run away. Accurate. Oh, wait, hold on. The armory's over to the right, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, no.
We're here.
Oh, no, I missed it. I missed it. Hold on.
Alert. The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors.
Oh, here we go.
That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics.
Alright, I definitely want a rocket launcher, and...
First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Do we not have any grenades? Okay, that's okay. I find it's a lot easier to deal with the rocket launcher than with the grenades. Good of the enemies to despawn for you. Hey, look. You know? And we have some health packs up here, don't we? Alright, up we go. Get away from those infection forms. Work our way up here. I would like that grenade. Thank you for, you know. Oh. Needler messed me up. That's okay.
Good. Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
Oh, you're not going to give that to me? Oh. Oh. No, give it to me right at the end. Oh. Dude. Game.
We need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive.
Come on, game. Oh. We just got it as well, just as I died. That's okay. We'll try it again. I have not seen the Halo show. That's good. I'm glad for you. I have. Too many times at this point. But hey, you can find out all about why you absolutely should never watch it ever in a few days' time when the video comes out. Only a few days away. Come on, surely a checkpoint here, right? Oh. Alright, let's deal with the,
Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors.
Alright, we got one at least.
Trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Alright, time to just do it again. 3 more times. Well done, me. You doing Halo 2 next or Campaign Evolved? It'll be Campaign Evolved, and then after that, you know, 2, 3, ODST, Reach. But, yeah, Campaign Evolved is out this week. If you do the pre-order early access thing, which I just find funny at this point. Like, I guess technically it's early access, but, like, let's not kid. You're withholding the release for people who don't pre-order. That's what you're doing. Also, the price is ridiculous. I'm getting on PlayStation 5 because I find that really funny. And it's like over $100. Oh yeah, you can only do one at a time. Silly me.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
All right.
That did it. The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I jumped down. I gotta go back up.
Hurry.
Oh, I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, no, I gotta go back the way I came. Stupid me. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright. Back up we go. Time for the Warthog run. At least the timer doesn't start. Yeah, that's nice of them to not punish me so hard, but... Honestly, that's like better that that happened. That's honestly better.
15 minutes to get off the ship. Don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal.
Hey, look, right? Sometimes you luck out with the checkpoints, you know? Alright, lads, off we go. The ending of the game is nigh. It is upon us. Right, we got some bad guys that are gonna be, yeah. Man, that honestly worked out, like, perfectly. Yeah, right there. That was perfect. Alright, lads, here we go.
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419.
Bowhammer's still here, man.
I read you 5 by 5. The pillar
Well, the second last casualty, but I guess the last canonically because Sergeant Johnson doesn't die here.
Crash site and be ready to pick us up at external access junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative, negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have
Here we go, lads.
damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 5 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
It's just the cool way to end the game, you know? It's not too challenging, but it's challenging enough. And it's mainly more about the spectacle. But again, it's a spectacle that is derived from being, like, fully in your control, fully interactive, fully relying on existing mechanics. You know what's... It is just, yeah, you're on the Warthog under this circumstance. Go, 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 go. These are the kind of set pieces that I wish we had more of instead of the crazy, scripted, you know, non-interactive ones. Like, this is the one that I'm like more than happy for us to have more of that we don't have anymore. This was about as, you know, this was about as much as it would be as it would be pushed, you know. But now it's like, yeah, man, you got to take away control. It's got to be a quick time event. It's got to be some silly stuff. No gameplay. Just let me play the game, man. Do you have no confidence in your game and its ability to... Man, we're messing this one up, aren't we? That's okay. We got time. We got time. We got 3.5 minutes. You're saying this is better than mixtape? You know what? I think I am, honestly. I think I am making that... Is that crazy of me to say? I think it's better than mixtape, honestly. Alright, come on, there we go. We're nearly at the presumed... You know, we made it, we did it, but, oh well. Wasn't to be.
Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. I'm hit. Mayday. Mayday. Everyone shut the hell. I can't hold her. I can't hold her.
Echo 419!
Just one last bit of tragedy before the ending. One last bit of tragedy before the end.
Still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Oh, the music. I mean, the tonal balance is just really so impressive, especially given that they weren't in a position to be doing many crazy cutscenes, but there's a lot of cool stuff that they do in-engine, like in gameplay, that's really cool. Ah, it's such a great theme. Such a great theme.
half of the trench. The top should be able to
Oh. Here we go. Oh. This cutscene is fantastic as well. The music.
Here we go.
All right, Johnson. And random elite. Come on.
Come here, you mother. This is it, baby. Hold me.
He grabs his ass too. Oh, it's beautiful, this cutscene. 2001, guys. I'm not talking about A Space Odyssey, which is also great, but come on, man.
shut them down. We'll need them later.
The absence of sound with these shots too.
Fancy a look?
Look at that. Look at that. I know it's not the... I guess it's still technically the sky, but look at that skybox. It's so good. It's so good. There it goes.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Dude, I love it, man. It's such a great game. It's so good. The music, the cinematography, the art direction, the lines. Oh, man. Oh. It's just magnificent, isn't it? I love that game. It's so good. I mean, this whole series is great, but man, that's such a great campaign. Such a great campaign. It's so well balanced, man. That's like that's one of the things that's so impressive to me about it. They were doing everything in it for the first time. And at this point, you know, it's been so long and I'm so used to these games being on PC that it's like worth remembering. This is the game that essentially, along with GoldenEye, essentially revolutionized first-person shooters on consoles. That was the challenge that they were also navigating with this game. New console generation, PC game on console, new franchise, kind of not a surefire thing. Didn't even start off as a first-person shooter, switched from Mac to Xbox. Definitely crunched to get it finished on time, and with all of that, they still managed to, like, they managed to create such a cohesive package. Such a cohesive package. That's what's so impressive to me about it. It's not... In many ways, the Halo series becomes more refined than is present here. You know, and in many ways, Combat Evolved is like notably deficient compared to later installments in the series. Not nearly as robust of a multiplayer suite. The sandbox itself is improved, I would say, like in pretty noticeable ways. Better physics, vehicle damage, new things that were introduced to the sandbox, like the Scarab in Halo 3. Equipment is like a cool thing that gets added in later. You know, the scope of what's on offer is massively expanded compared to what's present in in the. I was about to very erroneously say campaign evolved instead of combat evolved. That would have been very annoying. You know, there is a lot that is to come for Halo that is really awesome that isn't present in this game, but at the same time, like, look at what they did. Look at what they accomplished here. As a, you know, as a first outing, of course, it's worth clarifying, they made games for about 10 years prior to this, but, I mean, yes, for the first installment in a series, on a brand new console generation, trying to do something that kind of just wasn't a sure thing in terms of first-person shooters on console. And, of course, this game absolutely benefits from being on PC. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it, but man. Ugh. So impressive. The tonal balance is really strong. It oscillates between awe-inspiring, bombastic and fun, melancholy and horrific. That is a balance that... It is very ambitious in terms of its tone. So much so that you almost don't even think about it, because you kind of just accept that this is what Halo is. And, you know, it wasn't a sure thing that it was going to be Halo, but, like, after Halo, it's a sure thing that it is going to be Halo from that point onward. And, I mean, such is the legacy of this game that they keep remaking it. They keep striving to achieve what this game did. And, you know, also what all of the Bungie games did in their own unique and specific ways. They keep doing it, and they can't do it. They can't figure it out. It's an emotional roller coaster in a good way. It's just offering a very diverse experience while being actually very laser focused in the experience that it's trying to provide. But you've got all of the variety. You've got your very much your you know, weapons oriented sections in terms of just like, you know, you've got your corridors that you're going to be dealing with bad guys in, open spaces where it's much more vehicular combat, a mixture of both where it's constantly asking you to essentially transition in and out of both modes of play. Levels involving the Covenant exclusively, levels involving the Flood exclusively, and then the levels where they're all thrown together. And every time that this is happening, it's changing the way that you're going to want to be approaching all of these situations because it's a very emergent game. That's a big thing that's working in its favor, is it's so... It can just unfold in very dynamic and unpredictable ways while still being incredibly predictable and understandable from the perspective of the player. You know what the elites are, the jackals, the grunts, the flood carrier forms, the infected forms, the different forms. Like, you know what they are and what to expect from them, but the combination at which they approach you, the kinds of weapons that you have, the choices that you may have made for the weapons that you would want to bring into any given situation owing to prior moments, like, all of these options and all of the different ways that you might decide that you want to approach it means that you have an experience that is often just surprising to you, even if you played the game like 7 or 8 times. And it's all derived from a really core, you know, it's the thing they talk about all the time, right? Your 30 seconds of fun. And that if you just repeat that over and over and over and over, then you end up with a really great game. And God, they did, you know? And I mean, it's a great foundation from which the series would progress, and you see that development into Halo 2, into 3, and into Reach. And in some ways where they may have made mistakes, Halo offers a very refined package in a way that isn't necessarily captured by any of the other games, but they each have their own unique strengths. Halo 2's got really blows open the doors on the universe, even if it's clear in some ways how, you know, Halo 2, which we'll talk about more obviously when we start to play through, that is a game that is so ambitious, and it doesn't fully execute on that, but like it is very much shoot for the moon, you'll fall among the stars. That adage is very true for Halo 2. And then Halo 3, maybe in some sense they could have been a little bit more ambitious, but I can totally understand why they weren't gonna do anything quite as crazy. And to be fair to them, they did do crazy stuff. Theater mode, the Forge and the Foundry, like all of that was super cool. But it's very much, let's take what we had in Halo 2 and sort of like refine it. And indeed, they did a good job. And then Reach, they start doing a bit more crazy things that doesn't necessarily work out, but at the same time, it also comes together in very impressive ways. And ODST is just a cool little experimental game. But it's all because of this, man. It's all because of this game. Oh, it's fantastic. Like, I assume that all of you have played it, but if you haven't played it, dude, MCC is so cheap. Like, it goes on sale all the time. You're getting all these great games. You don't need to be playing Halo 4. But man, you gotta play it. You have to play it. It's so good. We'll talk about it a bit more, but I'll get to the rest of your messages here. The art style in Campaign Evolved does a weird thing where the textures of objects have a very high contrast, i.e. Johnson has the perfect amount of lotion on his face that you can see every pore. It's a step away from realism. Yeah, but I don't even know if that's what they're trying to go for. They've had this weird thing where they're like, oh yeah, Halo's like a cartoon. It's got like a cartoon style. As if like Halo Combat Evolved is not absolutely pushing to be like one of the best looking games on Xbox at the time, cutting edge in terms of its technology. It's this weird, there's so many weird conceptions, like misconceptions about like what Halo is. That like, we talked about it before. Oh yeah, the Pacific Northwest is the iconic Halo biome. It's like, what are we even talking about? That is not true. But it's this weird thing that people are fixated on. And it's the same as like, oh yeah, Combat Evolved it's kind of like a cartoon really. And then they lost track of that with Halo 2 and 3. It's like, what? Okay. Just because it's colorful doesn't mean that it's not trying to essentially create a level of realism. Of course, it has a look that is all its own. It isn't as realistic looking as Halo 2, 3, and ODST and Reach are. But it's just this weird, like, don't get fixated on this weird stuff, like, to try to almost, like, reverse engineer it. Like, just make good games! Just make good games! Come on! To think the soon-to-be Arbiter is up in his command ship, while all of this is happening, poor guy's having it rough, yeah. He sure is. Where do you think that Microsoft and 343 should have taken Halo after 3? Obviously, they were never going to stop making Halo games, even if it may have been the best option. I suppose baked into your question is, what should they do if they have to keep making Halo games? I think that one of the easiest things in the world is don't bring back Master Chief. Like, let that story be over and start moving into other parts of the world. I don't know what it was with, like, 343's weird, like, almost hatred for the ODSTs, but I don't know why you wouldn't do something with the ODSTs. There's plenty of prequels stories that you can tell. You could just do new Spartans, but at some point in the future, I mean, part of the challenge is, it's like, well, you gotta figure out new enemy types, because the Flood is over. Doing stuff with the Covenant is tricky, because it is pretty definitive with its ending as well. You can figure stuff out, but yeah, I just do prequels for a while. Really think about what the future storyline would be if you have to do it. But obviously, you know what I believe. I think you should just end it. I think it should have just ended. Don't even do it, but, you know. Don't make Spartan 4s, that's for sure. Yeah, no way. No way. No Spartan 4s. Seeing all these moments and gameplay sections in the game always made me think of how cool an animated adaptation of C could have been. Yes, with all of that said about the thing of this weird, like, delusion about, like, oh yeah, no, Halo was always, like, cartoonish in its style. Absolutely, it should have been an animated series. A Halo adaptation should have been animated, solves so many of your problems, means that you have no excuse for not having Covenant POV characters, because at the end of the day, you have to animate everything. It absolutely would have been better, obviously. I mean, the show looks pretty bad a lot of the time. And, you know, you could have gotten around that if it was, like, a well-animated, like, in a really cool art style. There's been animated Halo projects before. It could have done that, but no, you can't do animation, because animation is lame. according to lame people. Do you like the Plague Doctor helmet in MCC? I can't even remember the Plague Doctor helmet in MCC. I'm sure I used it at some point. This is it, baby, hold me. Good old Johnson. A insane omission from that show, by the way. Johnson is not in the Halo show. It's crazy. I guess they thought that he was too cool to be part of their incredibly lame and cringe-inducing story. That's so lame. Yeah, no Sergeant Johnson is... It's not like he's arguably the third most important character of the whole series. Oh, did some of you guys not know that Johnson isn't in the show? He ain't. He is not a part of it. I assumed that they thought that he was too, like, fun to be a part of it. For their serious... They're very serious and clever... Look, alright? There's a video coming out in, like, 3 days, okay? Part 1 of 3 talking about that show. There should be countless factions we haven't met yet. You've got options for sure, like with stuff that you can do in Halo. But they've made a lot of wrong choices, and you know, you can't help but wonder how much of it is because they were like, oh yeah, we're doing the Reclaimer trilogy. Now it's the Reclaimer saga. It's like, I don't know, guys, maybe just like figure out if you can tell one good story first before you start getting that ambitious. In other words, Johnson was saved from humiliation. That is, I mean, that is essentially the takeaway there, yeah. As much as you'd be like, dude, that's insane. It's like, yeah, but I mean, think about it this way. It means that he can't be destroyed, which is very nice. The part where Foehammer dies is supposed to be where the ship, broken in half connected with a bridge in concept art. Some people, think the ship is just like that despite the first cutscene. Well, yeah, I mean, there's no portion that you can... You know, when you see the Pillar of Autumn, there's not like a big open thing with a bridge. Seems like it would not be of much use to a spaceship that isn't meant to be on the surface of this ring. But, you know. What are your thoughts on Destiny and Destiny 2? I do not like those games. I even made a review on Destiny 2 many years ago. Once Bungie moved on, and you know, I've told the story, like, Destiny was like the last game that I got really hyped for, which says something because that was about 10 years ago. I went to the midnight launch. I got the $200 special edition that had the little Peter Dinklage ghost. Like, I was so excited for that. And yeah. I got really hyped up for Destiny. And yeah, and then it You must have been so let down. What do you think? No, I was delusional for a bit. I think when it first came out, I'm like, no, it's a great game. No, it is. It's great. And then the longer it goes on, it's like, dude, there was no story there. I mean, there's plenty of story. I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Yep. That could have been really cool, but yeah, alas. But hey. Look, even with all of that said, we can return to Halo, the real Halo games, the OG. We got 5 games, man. Like, that's nothing to be, too upset about. Like, for as much as this series got ruined, you had 5 great games. Now, unfortunately, at this point, I'm pretty sure the bad games do outnumber the good games. Unfortunately, we've reached that point. But, you know, compared to, like, Star Wars, right? I mean, you know, compared to... No, not even. Like, no, Halo is like a particularly... I don't even know why I said that. That's true. We have 5 great games, but man, it is like a... It is a particularly accomplished ruination, these games. Like, the Halo series, you know? We got a great trilogy. We got ODST and Reach. I've not actually played much of Halo Wars, but I hear it's really cool. At least we got that, but man, like, the destruction, and I think you can see almost, like, that the health of Halo is, in some sense, you can tie it to the health of Xbox. Now, of course, I've seen people think that if Xbox Next Gen has a disk drive, you know, like, oh, well, they could win the generation instantly. I ain't too sure about that, man. Like, Xbox's health is just, dire. Bear in mind, they never won a generation. The PlayStation 3 eventually came back and surpassed the 360, and it shouldn't even surprise anybody that it did. Towards the end of those consoles, PlayStation 3 became a much better value proposition. They had a lot of first-party games that were cool. You know, like, they did really recover, and then obviously Xbox One, it's like, yeah, that was some insane hubris. Obviously, we see that the hubris has very much been adopted by PlayStation. It is the way of the world, guys. Like, any console manufacturer, any of those companies, like, whenever they start winning for too long, they get really arrogant. The reason why it's funny in the case of Microsoft is they didn't even win and they got really arrogant. But in the case of Sony, right, they've been doing really well for the last couple of generations, and now we're sort of almost seeing a repeat of where they were at with the PlayStation 3. Even though, you know, the PlayStation 3, again, it's like, that ended up being a really cool system, compared to, you know, PlayStation 5, which is just pretty lame console generation. 6 will probably be worse. Without physical media, what's the point anymore? Dude, there's like barely even any physical media anyway. A lot of these games don't even work, like, at launch, even if you buy the disc. The thing that people want doesn't even exist now. It's never coming back. The most you can expect is that you'll delay them. And I don't even know that they will. Like, I've seen people sort of pointing out that, like, PlayStation sort of trying to brute force their way. They want to brute force, like, and just keep talking about games and stuff in the hopes that people forget. But less and less and less people will care the more games. Dude, it's been talked about how, like, the re-release of Black Ops and Black Ops 2 has got, like, millions of players, and that was digital only. It's over. It's done. Now, I'm not saying you can't, you know, fight against it, but, like, it's pointless. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, we were talking about how we're having fun with Halo. Man, what else is there to say about, like, Combat Evolved? That, you know, it is really just this experience that speaks for itself in many ways. It's so ridiculously fun and replayable. Oh man, and it was just like a purer time, and I suppose what's kind of sad is that, like, in a sense, right, like the growth of Halo, particularly with its online, sort of almost reached its end around about when things started to get a lot worse. When you know, sort of the middle of the 7th generation, right, is when things started to decline. It was like an exciting, fun, and new frontier, like online play for these games. But then even by the time they were getting to the end of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, it's getting bad in its own way, you know? But man, hey, look, you gotta smile because it happened, you know? I believe the Spartan Force could be good if they didn't make them dude bros, especially if they emphasize their relationship to Chief. No, but the thing is, they were like really ready to not be like doing stuff with Chief anymore, which is funny because like that was the whole shtick for Halo 4. Chief's back. He was only away for 5 years. His story was over. It probably was important for the health of this franchise long term to be able to move past perpetuating and drawing out like Chief's storyline. But they never could do it. At least we got Arby and the Chief. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know, Halo 3 was, like, amazing in that front in terms of, like... Because obviously you had Red versus Blue before that, but, like, the cinema mode in Halo 3 was, like, so robust and so accessible that it essentially, like, blew the doors open on so much player at that and Forge. Really good times. And now I've seen that they've got a machinima mode, right, in the new one, but there's no multiplayer, so you don't have any multiplayer maps that you can do it in. I don't know why there's no multiplayer. It's the reason why there's no multiplayer because they're worried about stuff like the Master Chief Collection and even a compromised remake of Halo 1 competing with like whatever other games that they're doing that appear to not even be happening anymore. Dude, it's too depressing the longer it goes on. We should we should try to wrap it up on a positive note, lads. I mean, that was it. That is the adventure. Halo Combat Evolved, one of the best games ever made. One of my favorite games. I love it. As I love the whole series of the Bungie Halo games. If you've never played it, play it. If you haven't played it in a while, play it. If you played it last week, hey, look, right? You could stand to benefit from playing it. And, I'll say this right now because I would be surprised if it changed, but I would be shocked. I would be stunned if I could, after playing Campaign Evolved, come to the conclusion that I would recommend that as a way of playing it over the original game, especially with how accessible the original games are. But we will play Campaign Evolved. That is coming out later this week. But, of course, as a reminder, before that, The Halo video, part 1 of 3, is coming out on Thursday. For most of you, it'll be Wednesday. It's Thursday in Australia, Thursday morning, so it'll be, like, Wednesday evening in Europe and Wednesday afternoon in America. About 2 hours long. I hope you enjoy it. It's talking about Season 1. We're talking about Season 2 in Part 2, and then in Part 3, that's when we do sort of the game conversation. Essentially the adaptation conversation happens in Part 3. You know, it's exhaustive, it's a lot, but hey, we'll have some fun with it, okay? So that's coming out in less than 3 days at this... Yep. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, less than 3 days. Basically, you should expect it'll be coming out about 2 hours post-DFAP time. So, like, if you know what that time is, it's like I said, it'll be 6 a.m. Australian Eastern, which I believe is 9 p.m. British summertime, and 3 p.m. US Eastern, like, daylight time. I think I've got that right. You'll see it, but that's what's coming out. That's what's next, because after that, we'll get on to Campaign Evolved. We'll start playing that, and who knows, maybe there'll be an EFAP episode for it. Oh boy, I sure do wonder if there's going to be an EFAP episode for it. But yeah, lots of Halo conversation. Some of it's not going to be very pleasant, but we'll try and have as much fun as we can. But otherwise, thank you very much for keeping me company. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the memberships. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, again, thanks for the company. I hope you had fun. I hope you had as much fun as I had playing this game. And the fun will continue. After we're done with Campaign Evolved, we'll continue the adventure through the Bungie Halo games over the next little while. Probably not as rapidly as we've sort of been doing this. Because there'll be new game releases, but we'll continue to have fun with it, and I hope you join me for that adventure. In any case, thank you very... Oh, and the jetpack recon, the jetpack retcon at the start of 4 almost made me laugh. Look, right, we don't need to talk about Halo 4. We're having fun today. But thank you again for the messages and everything. It's very much appreciated. Check out the new video when it comes out on Thursday/Wednesday for most of you. And, yeah, the adventure will continue. But until then, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. See you later, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.